Hey up everyone, Diddy here, hope you're all keeping well and welcome to the channel. So recently I attended my first major UK Comic Con and it was none other than the MCN London Comic Con, which was held at the ExCeL Arena. So as you do going to any Comic Con, you buy plenty of Pokemon products, which is what I did, exactly. But one of the things I wanted to do were, I wanted to get some cards graded. So when I was looking around the stalls, there weren't many that were grading, apart from one. And that company was only graded. Now, I've never heard of these before until then, and the prices seem pretty fair. So, they're a company that's based in London, and the price of graded card was £10 per card, which I thought was pretty fair. Now, I took quite a lot of cards that I wanted to be graded, but for me, with what I actually spent on products there already, I thought there's two cards that I wanted to get graded. One I will tell you about, the other I'll let you see in the video, but the one I'll tell you is, if you tune into my Instagram regular, you'll know, and it is the birthday Pikachu, which I wrote Scarlet's name on, which I wanted to have on her first birthday. So that was the one card that I wanted to mainly get graded. Now, obviously because I wrote on the card, it couldn't get an actual grade, so what they did were they kind of authenticated it. This is what they were telling me when I was paying for it, which would be a nice touch. So I'm pretty looking forward to seeing how the grade looks. Well, not the grade, how the slab looks, because I've never heard of this company before, and to be honest, when I was looking at the slabs, I was quite impressed, I'm not going to lie, and I thought £10 per card was a pretty good steal in my eyes. So turn around time from this date literally over 2 weeks, so which is pretty good as well. So they are a UK company and they are based in London, if I've not already said. So without further ado, let's see what we've got in here. Okay, so you might see that box is already opened. I had to crack the top open because I didn't know what it was. So when I looked inside, I kind of got an inkling of what it were. But as you can see, there is literally fragile tape all over this. I've scribbled the address out because I don't want no fan mail. I'm kidding. But yeah, so we'll get this out, and again, the bubble wrap in here, it's not been touched at all. So you're seeing this for the first time, just like I'm seeing it as well. So I am pretty excited to see what we get in here, especially the second card that we've got in here, which you will see. I don't know how I'm going to get into this. I mean, I have got some scissors, but I kind of don't want to damage it. So we'll be gentle with it, because these are my first slabs from this company. As I've said already, I've never heard of them, but I've been on the website. The website says plenty of good things about it, and to be honest, £10 per card these days, that's pretty good. And the slab's pretty nice looking as well, which we will see. And not only that, they're a UK company, so it's nice to support companies that are located here, back home, which is pretty good. And you can't argue with turnaround times. Don't know if you had a little sneak peek there. So, okay. So I know what's on bottom, so we'll show you what's on top. So, as you can see, I want to look at this as well. So as you can see, you've got the logo, the only graded logo there. You've got the QR code on the back. You've got the only graded logo in the middle, as well as on the silver reflector. I can't think of the name at the time. So I'll cover this up. So there we go. So this is the card in question. I don't know if you can see it because my hand's in the way, but that is Scarlet's Pikachu. This is Scarlet's first ever slab that she'll be having when she's older. I'm hoping she'll appreciate it. So obviously this could be graded because obviously I wrote on it, but I wanted to get it graded just for her. So I'm pretty excited to see how this looks. So let's have a look. So so they've actually graded it. I am surprised about that. I'm very surprised because they said they wasn't going to grade it. So that is a surprise to me. But nevertheless, so on here you got 2021 Pokemon Celebrations, hashtag 24, number 24, so that's in the set. It says Scarlet's Pikachu, so that's kind of not. The grade doesn't matter. It does not matter whatsoever. I expected, obviously, writing on it, you get a low grade. It doesn't matter whatsoever. But it's an excellent mint, which is still good. And it actually says on the description Scarlet's Pikachu, which is a nice touch, which I'm really appreciative of. So I'm really happy about that. But this is her first slab, and I'm quite chuffed about it, to be honest. And yeah, I mean, we'll take it out to packet and get a closer look, a better look without the plastic on it. But they're quite a thick slab. I mean, this, by the way, I've not even mentioned, this is my first ever graded submission, first ever on the channel. So if you're watching this, you know, you're welcome. But yeah, so this slab, it's quite a thick one compared to PSA and CGC. I mean, we'll get a little comparison. So I know it's in plastic still, but you've got CGC there, and you've got only graded, so it's a lot thicker than, I want to say standard, but it's not. Every slab's different, but I kind of like it. It's got a nice feel to it. It's decent weight. It's got a lovely logo there. But yeah, I kind of like the whole look of it. It's quite nice. I mean, you have got a bit of whitening down there where they've pressed it down, but end of the day, and I don't know if you can see it, there's a, I don't know if it's a hair or like a hairline scratch in there. But nevertheless, this is an absolute beaut for my daughter, and I'm chuffed to bits with it. So thank you for that. And yeah, so I'm glad I can share this with you on the channel. So that's that. So on to the second slab, which I've not spoke to you, which I've not told you what it is. So first clue, it's Japanese, so you know it's Japanese. So again, still same up back. Before I flip it over, write in the comment section what you think this card is. What do you think I've sent off to be graded? Let me know in the comment section. But without further ado, let's reveal it. But I want to cover up. Now, I want to cover the grade up. Okay. So, it is the Starbirth Rainbow Charizard. Now, if some of you has watched the Starbirth opening on my channel, you'll know that I pulled the V-Star Rainbow this and the regular V-Star. So I'm pretty happy with this pull. I think out of all cards that I want to be graded, these two were a clear winner. I mean, the front looks pretty immaculate. The back, same. I mean, corners look pretty round, but you can't expect that from Japanese cards. I'm going to say a 9. I'm going to play it safe, say a 9. So this graded card it's a 9, yes. So let's take it out. Let's take it out of this plastic. Let's see what's actually occurring. So on here, surface 10, edges 8. Edges 8. Now I'm surprised about that. They look pretty rounded to me. I can't see how that'd get an 8. But unless it's on other edges as well. Oh, sorry. You can tell this is my first ever grading. So corners 10. So yeah, immaculate. Edges 8. So there must be. I can't quite see. There's a little bit of whitening at the top there. But I won't see why that would put it down to an 8. Yeah, so there's a little bit of whitening at the top there that I can see. I don't know if there's anything else. I don't know if you can see anything on there. But yeah, so we got edges 8, cornering, which is a 10, and centering an 8. So I'm trying to look at this, and I can't. I mean, it may be a little bit off from top to bottom. I don't know, but I can't see much wrong with this with centering. So I'm a bit surprised with the 8, but overall, a 9's pretty good in my opinion, especially for the V-Star Rainbow Charizard, which is pretty impressive. But it always seems to be as well on, well, I said this, on slabs. So you got the right hand side, you got a little bit of whitening there. Don't know if you can see on the edging, and as well We've got it on Scarlet's Pikachu in the same point as well, which a little bit annoying, but can't grumble with it because it's quite a nice slab to be fair. But yeah, I knew this card were a 9, at least a 9 minimum, but I'm a bit surprised with centering at 8. I mean, edges, I know I've got a little bit of whitening at top there, but I can't see that putting it down to an 8, so they're my 2 first graded cards. So if you've enjoyed watching my first graded card submission, please hit that like button, it's much appreciated as always. And if you're new here and you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button along with notifications bell, as I've been looking to upload every Thursday/Friday. So that's me for now, and I'll see you at the next one. See you there.